Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Samzo33, and today I've got another battle video for you. This one is between me on the right with the same deck I used last time, Eels with Rayquaza and Rayquaza and all this fun stuff, and then the left is my friend Arielle with a Darkrai Hydreigon deck. And yes, the first Dark Hydreigon deck showing. It's gonna be an interesting matchup, definitely more interesting than a mirror match. So I start out with two basics, and she starts out at one. Thankfully, I brought my cord to League this time, so I didn't run out of uh, I didn't run out of battery, so I could record the beginning. So yeah, I start with a Registeel. There is a little bit of glare on my active spot. It gets kind of annoying, but hopefully you can deal with it. I'll try to get a better spot next time. The next few battle games will be like this. I think I recorded 3 that day, and I think they all have that glare on them, so it kind of sucks. So here, thankfully, I got a discard from Ultra Ball, or discard Lightning Energy from Ultra Ball. It's a good thing to have on the first turn. And here's a Rayquaza EX Full Art. Very nice looking card. Really love the Rayquaza Full Art. How he's like fire in the back. It's weird how it's like fire, even though he's like lightning and fire equally. And she starts with a Dino, the Dark Dino. I believe she runs only Dark Dino. And you play the Juniper. So Registeel is not a good starter whatsoever. It is 4 retreat cost, and it's awful against this matchup. So, well, not awful, but it's not very good. So I'm in a pretty bad position. But I do have 2 Dynamos out. She can get a Sableye out. But unless she gets... No, because they don't want to switch, she probably won't be able to get the turn 1 Sableye. Touches the Dark there. Get counters out. She takes back the Dark Energy. That's alright. I don't really mind. It's just a fun game. And this is where she uses Catcher, but she uses it as a... She uses Juniper as a catcher. And then she realizes her mistake and plays a real catcher. And then she plays Juniper. That's weird. She wants to discard the Dark Energy to be able to use Dark Patch later, which is definitely a good thing to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I think someone knocked over my dice bag. And here she Dark Patches to the Sableye. Now, neither of us catch this, but she's not able to retreat actually because Gino has 2 retreat costs. And I think I was too focused on some kid who's been bugging us this whole game, and I banged the table and make the camera a little, or shake the camera. He kind of bugs us through the whole game. He's really a pain in the butt. So I didn't notice that. So that could be a problem. Sorry about that. Not a good thing, but nothing we could really control. It's all that stupid kid's fault. All problems are caused by that stupid kid. He's so annoying. So just Dynamo. I'm not quite sure she catches up the Dynamo. So since the Registeel is just such an awful thing to have in the active spot when you don't want it. That is the secret rare Rayquaza. Still don't have that. These 3 battle videos are going to be the last ones I have proxies for, because I did order a Registeel and a Raikou. But I probably will be able to, if I want a Rayquaza, I'll get one, but I might not even be running 2 for a while. I'm thinking of just trying out the 1. So I give the secret rare Lightning always a good decision. Like Samuel Adams. But anyway, here I'd be stupid and didn't realize I get the Juniper. Okay, this is a complete brain fart. I forgot I got the Juniper. I didn't see it right next to my Dynamo, so I get one from the deck thinking I'd put that in. And then I'm just being completely stupid here. I'm so stupid. Just completely brain farted there. I try to move the Dynamo to get it out of the glare. This is when I think this is when we realized the glare was this bad. It kind of looks like it's recording it during nighttime, but it's like 4 o'clock or something when we're recording this. I catcher the Dino. I'm going to Juniper anyway, and I'm going to waste a catcher. I'd like to do damage to the Dino, because those are, of course, what fuels the deck. And there you see there's a shiny little Zekrom EX in my discard. Again, not too great against this matchup. I mean, it might be good against Hydreigon, but I'm not set up enough to use it, and I probably need 3 Eels to use it effectively, and I can't get that out if I have Rayquaza. I mean, Zekrom on bench because I have full bench. So I just realized something that I could have probably attacked with the Secret Rayquaza and used Shred if I had not attached that lightning energy. Because I you could see a fighting or fire energy, and I have some lightning energies in my discard because I think I have an eel and a switch and a fire in my hand. Those would be the 3 cards necessary to get the Shred off of the or get the Shred on Dino. So yeah, there's switch. There's Ultra Ball. Discard a fire. Yep, there's an eel. So I could have had the maybe unless I only had 1 fire in my hand, I could have had the you know, the KO and the Dino, but I didn't think about that. Alright, resort my field for no reason. And I discard N and Catcher, probably the 2 cards you least want to discard, honestly. Because N's go by so fast and Catchers go by so fast. It's just honestly, those are just 2 cards you really don't want to be discarding with Dragon Pulse. You're trying to decide what to discard with Ultra Ball, get the random receiver, and let's do discard. Just discards the N. Probably because I have such a low hand size, she really doesn't want to be using N to get my hand bigger from 2 to 6. And she gets her Darkrai out, so yeah, she can. If she gets the Rare Candy Darkrai, a Rare Candy Hydreigon as well as an energy, she can get the Darkrai out and KO my Eel. Oh no, that's not good. On Eelektrik, Eelektrik is not a friend of Rayquaza. Definitely ruins Rayquaza EX's attack. I mean, it's completely harmless to the secret rare, but to the EX, it's definitely not good because you need extra energy to use Dragon Burst effectively. Looks like she did not get the Hydreigon. She probably would have played it by now if she had. There's a level ball, so she might have it. Just stalling, getting a lot of basics out, lots of Dinos and Sableyes. Sableye is very effective in this deck as just sort of starter and to get trainers back, just because you can get back like random receivers you've used or catchers. Just you can keep, like, if you have 1 catcher, you can just catch whatever you want and then junk hunt it back. It's really an effective thing about Sableye. It's basically one of those auto catcher Pokemon type things, but better. And not sure why she's doing that. No, yeah, she's for the I think she's gonna see what trainers are in this card and then decide if she wants to junk on. And I decided to sort out my lightning energies while I'm waiting. I don't like downtime that much. And she max potions the Dino. So if you discard the blend energy, that could be a bad thing because the Dragon Blast is very effective against Rayquaza EX because it can one-hit KO it because of the Dragon weakness. And actually junk hunting for a catcher, and what else? I think it's a Dark Patch. Maybe it's a max potion. I think it's Dark Patch. No, Ultra Ball. Okay, so she has the Rare Candy. She can definitely get the Darkrai next turn unless her hand is incredibly small. But it looks like she has a pretty big hand. I don't see a Rare Candy in her hand. So Arielle, I guess I should talk about her background a little bit. This is her first year in the Master Division, and she has been to a Battle Road. She actually got 5th, so that's actually pretty good. She went 3-1, so she's definitely doing good for herself. I think this is probably one of the best accomplishments she's had this season and last season. I mean, obviously getting 5th in Masters is much better than top cutting in a juniors or seniors thing, whatever it's called. Battle Road, or cities, or whatever. So I'm trying to decide what to Dynamite or 2. I fear having the other eel catcher up, but so I think of Dynamite to that, but then I think that I don't remember exactly what my reasoning was, but I didn't think she'd catcher it up since it's in the same position. I thought of attaching. I think I had an energy in my hand, and I thought of attaching it to the eel, but it's very likely that she can get the Night Spear this turn, especially if she use Sharon to fill her hand up. It does not look like she has the rare candy. Unless I can. I just realized I limited her rare candy from today and I haven't asked for it back. Wah, wah. I keep doing that. Well, because I did it first last week where I borrowed someone's Empoleon and then forgot to give it back. Jeez. I think she just looks like she has a pretty bad hand, so I think she's just gonna junk hunt again. Doesn't need a catcher, so she's gonna get max potion and dark patch. She probably has a supporter, otherwise she probably would have gotten a random receiver. That's another really effective thing about Sableye I love. You with random receiver, he's very good in that aspect, because if you have a bad hand, all you need is a level ball or Sableye and play in an energy, which is very likely. So you can get a supporter and whatever the heck else you want. And here I attach the fire. That is a especially dumb idea because it's very likely that you can get the Darkrai out this turn. I don't know why I decided to attach it. I hate when I can't decide on something and then I decide on it too late and it's just not effective. I'm not very decisive a person. I missed a card from my deck. Yeah, there I realize it. Get our new hands. Let's see what N has us in store for us. We neither of us have taken a prize yet. But the way she's moving her hand, it looks like her hand is pretty bad. She's like, what? That's ridiculous. Like, seriously. I said it a little odd. How I said it. It's like, wow, this is awful. That kind of motion. And then I get the third eel. And I don't know why, but I really found it easier to get eels out in this format. I have no clue why. There plays Sky Arrow. That's, of course, very good. Play Switch for the secret rare. And then I'm like, nope, Chug Testa for secret for the shiny. There's the EX. And here, I think I have a catcher in my hand. I'm going to catch up for Darkrai, but I realize that it has Eviolite, so I need to Dynamotor to it to attack. I can solve this problem if I just attach the fire to it. So I asked to take the switch back, and she lets me because she's nice. And here, I don't have any of my lightning energy in my discard actually, but I do have lightning energy on my Eel and my secret rare Rayquaza. And because the Sky Arrow is in play, I can actually retreat it because it only has 2 energy on it, and then send up something else, Dynamotor to it, and then use the switch I had to bring up the EX and kill their Darkrai. Who needs Tool Scrapper where you can just use 4 energy? I don't know where my Tool Scrappers are. I wish I would have drawn into them. I also need the fire to get the KO on for Darkrai. And do I get it? Can't tell. Yep, I do. Wah, wah. She's just like, ah. There goes like 2 or 3 energy. I think it's 2. Dynamotor is something at the secret rare, I think. And there's the KO on Darkrai. Rayquaza is very powerful in that sense. Just KO EX in 1 hit is very effective. I personally really like Rayquaza EX. I don't know why some people don't like it. It just seems odd to me. It's so powerful. So powerful. Comes Dark Patch, double Dark Patches, but she doesn't actually have 2 Dark in her discard, so she has to take one of those back. She has a blend, but it's not basic Dark. Sableye, so assuming she's planning on getting the Hydreigon out now. Speaking of which, she is not high on Hydreigon out now. Can I speed this random receiver up because she's taking forever and it takes like 20 cards for it to get out? Just like, take your time. And finally gets the Juniper and then this annoying kid being weird. What he's doing, he's just like putting dice in weird spots. thoughts. He's probably bored out of his mind when he uses his hand. Like, what is he doing? Why does he do that? He just tries to make me angry, I swear. I really think he does. He knows I just cannot tolerate him at all. He's just abusing that fact. Oh, the Darkrai, and she got the Hydreigon too. Didn't see that. Too focused on stupid kid. Like I always am. I don't know what he's doing. So now she can get the Darkrai. She might be able to get a knockout on one of the eels if she has the catcher. But she's not, so she just does the 32 benched eel. That's what I have to do with this. I'd like to get the KO on her Darkrai, but my bench is full, so I can't bench another Rayquaza EX. So I need to have a switch, or just deal with it and use Shred. Here I don't bother putting the captions there because I think I'm going to get them out of the active in a few seconds because I do have the switch. Triple Dynamotor there. And there's Switch. Switch is just, I don't know why, but it's just so good right now. It's just, I don't know what makes it so good. I run 4 in the deck, this list at least, and it has just been doing wonders for me. I really recommend at least testing out 4 switches. 2 is, that's not an option in this deck. It really isn't. It's just far too slow. Or it's far too hard to get the Dynamotors out if you don't run Switch. She discards a bunch of Dark with that Juniper, so maybe she can get like 4 Dark Patch, but I think she's used a lot of her Dark Patches. Looks like she has like 3 catchers in her hand. Not a good hand. Especially since she wants to KO that Rayquaza, probably, because that is a big problem. And now I'm telling the kid to go away, because he just won't listen. I think she's deciding what to junk hunt for. Yeah, she gets a Dark Patch. And what else? Dark Patch. I think it's just a Dark Patch. Nope, Random Receiver. Right? Nope. Check test it. Double Ball. Okay, so what does she plan to do with that? I don't know. She already has a bunch of Sableye and Dino, whatever the heck it's called. Let's say Dino. Give the fire to the secret rare. Looks like I'm going to shred this thing up. Har har har. Too bad I can't have this in front of me. Then I catch with Hydreigon, so she like I don't know what she just did. And then I play Bianca. Yeah, it's Bianca. So I'm gonna get the knockout on her Hydreigon, so that'll make it much harder for her to get a Darkrai. I am up 5 prizes. This is going great. Well, her hand has a bunch of items. It's an awful hand. Especially with no Darkrai and no Hydreigon. Shifts your Darkrai's onto the Dino, hopefully being able to get a Hydreigon. And she catches the Eel. And she's like, no, do the damaged one, and I'm confused. It also has an energy on it from a while back. I really don't know what she's doing here. I mean, first of all, I can retreat it if I have an energy and, win. So catching up the Eel with no eel. I have to emphasize that the eel with no energy would be more effective. So I don't need the switch. I just need an energy. I think. Yeah, because Shred kills everything on our field. Juniper's so much. Juniper's the N. I really don't understand that because I have like 3 or 4 cards in there. I should have like 6 or something because I just Bianca and then I got a prize. So it'd be pretty likely for me to have an energy switch. So if she ended, it would have really helped her out there. And she does get the Hydreigon, so. Yar. So looks like she doesn't have too many options. Darkrai would be really nice in this situation. I question her already touching an energy, but I think we agree that she didn't. I have video evidence that she did not. She has a Shaman EX, that is not good. Those things aren't fun. Especially when you have 1 prize left. And now and then I caught her not retreating, like, with the dark energy, but Sky Arbiter was in play. Of course, now I catch it. I'm really not sure why she killed the eel, because now I can just retreat for the Rayquaza EX and knock her out. Knock the Shaman out with just 2 energy. And I touched 3rd one just for lulz. I don't know why I prolong this so much. I'm just like doing it all slow and casually, and then yeah, KO. It's a good game. It's definitely a very. And just look at her price. She has like 2 level ball, no 2 level ball, 2 rare candy, random receiver, or ultra ball. All this very necessary stuff to work the deck. And that was a pretty rough game for her. She couldn't get the Hydreigon out forever. Rayquaza EX just kept killing those Darkrai's. That's what it does best. Just plowing through EXs, and I love it. I really do love Rayquaza. But I guess that wraps it up for this game. We both made a couple mistakes. Me not catching her free retreat shenanigans, and her not using the N. I guess she just really wanted like a Darkrai. I remember her Darkrai was prized too. Yeah, that was a funny moment. But anyway, I guess she just really wanted like the Darkrai or Shaman or something. So she just couldn't get that. Or she could, but I think she was scared to use the N just because it was like do or die for her for some reason. But anyway, thanks for watching. I have a couple more battle games up. Battle games prepared. I'll go once I can. What am I saying? That'll be up soon. All right. So thanks for watching this episode. What? All right. See you guys for more battle videos in the future. Later.